YouTube? Yo, happy E3. This is your girl, the Mad Queen 88, and I am so excited because this is my first year actually going to E3. And check it out, I made it into the Xbox briefing on Sunday. It was amazing. What's poppin', Notification Squad? Taco, Clementine, what's going on? You guys are ready. Y'all already talking about some stuff that has dropped in these past few days during presentation. Yeah, it's just great. I'm having a really good experience with E3. At first I thought I wasn't because I didn't really know like all the extra events that were going on, but just getting into the Xbox briefing made me super happy. I'll probably drop some footage like that on my channel later this week after E3 is done, after I collect myself. But I'm actually gonna head out to downtown in like 30 minutes before E3 opens at 1. I think I already missed the Nintendo briefing. I'll have to catch up on that later. But I'm definitely gonna head downtown. I got my badge. I should have took it out. Oh wait, my purse is right here. I got my badge. Bam! Bam! I'm so excited, you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna head out there in like 30 minutes, but I wanted to drop by and just have a quick conversation with y'all. I'll just start off, Clementine, you know, first, you came up in here and you said you can't wait for the Walking Dead season 4, the final season. My baby Clementine. It looks really good. Like, I'm glad that they're adding some small new features to this last season. They showed that as you're walking, you can kind of take the mouse or the controller and pan around the room. It's not like a fixed angle anymore, which I think is cool. That'll give more options to explore the area you're in. I hope since they're adding this feature that there will be you know, little things that you can find, items that you can pick up. So I'm interested to see what will change given they're adding that type of feature. But on top of that, oh, they also changed up the combat a little bit. Clementine, I don't know if you noticed that, where it's unscripted. It's not the QQQQE or the XXXX XXXA or whatever, you know what I mean? Sorry, didn't mean to curse, but I was looking at my controller. But yeah, it's no longer that. It's kind of unscripted, so you get a chance to choose how you want to combat the zombies or whoever you're fighting. So I'm down. I really feel like they are gonna go out this last season of Telltale's The Walking Dead with a bang. It's beautiful and I'm excited. So that was on the PC E3 PC briefing or whatever you want to call it. Segueing over to Overkill's The Walking Dead, they showed a little bit of that, and I'm still skeptical just because, I mean, we don't know, but from what they're showing us, it looks good. And they gave us more information about the type of game. These people, Overkill, I've never played any of the Payday games, so I don't know what the premise of it is, but to me it kind of looks like it can be a replacement for Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. You have 4 characters, they're standard characters, and you can choose one of the 4 with your friends, go in to accomplish a mission, and of course the missions are in an apocalyptic zombie infested world. So I'm assuming you're gonna have some sort of objective that you kind of have to tackle with your friends, which is kind of like Left 4 Dead, except for Left 4 Dead was a linear run and shoot, get from point A to point B. This seems like it's going to be more objective based and more a fixed mission or objective to accomplish with your friends, and there's gonna be zombies. So I'm here for it. Resident Evil 2 Remake has been announced and is coming out on my birthday. Well, congratulations that you have a birthday game coming out. And yeah, there are 4 episodes. Yeah, I did read that. I read that on Twitter. Some people have already gone to the pre-order for Telltale's The Walking Dead, and it shows in the description that it's only 4 episodes. So what's that about? I'm mad. I want it to be 5 like always. So it's unfortunate that it's short, but I'm still ready. I'm still ready for Telltale's The Walking Dead, and I'm interested to see more about Overkill's The Walking Dead. So for me, those were I didn't watch the entire PC briefing. I always get kind of bored on that portion. Not that I don't like PC games. I don't know. I just don't watch the whole thing. So those are my two heavy hitters for that. And so we'll just move on to some other stuff that I was watching. I did see Ubisoft's presentation, and they had a bunch of stuff, like the new Assassin's Creed. They showed that you can have two characters. You can either be a girl or a guy, and it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it's based in Greece. All that Troy and all that good stuff, gladiator type deals, type of theme. So I mean, it looks cool, but I got Assassin's Creed Origins and I didn't finish it. And then before that, the only Assassin's Creed game I've played was a little bit of Black Flag, and I played a lot of Brotherhood. But I mean, I think, you know, that was so long ago, it's not really my type of game, so I'm not really looking forward to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's going to be good to watch people play it, and I know a lot of people are excited for it, so good for them. Yeah, Clem, maybe the Telltale's The Walking Dead will be longer episodes, so we're hoping just because it's 4, meaning they'll give us more content packed into all 4 episodes, or maybe have one really long episode for the last one. We'll see. Ubisoft also talked about The Division 2. Not a lot of people like the first Division. I think I rented The Division on Redbox and took it back and didn't think anything of it after that. But the trailer and gameplay that they showed, it does look interesting. I'll say that. So this might be another Redbox exclusive. I might go pick up from there just to see, you know, what it's about and see if I like it. But the heavy hitter for me during Ubisoft's presentation was Beyond Good and Evil 2, and I did not realize that this is basically the next title for that game from like early 2000s, like 2002 or 2003, which was also called Beyond Good and Evil, and I had it on my GameCube. I didn't realize I didn't make the connection. I didn't realize that they were the same title, because, you know, I was a kid and I just picked up the game and I just, you know, played it, and then I took it back to, I think it was Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or something like that. Oh my gosh. I'm so old. Okay, but yeah, so Beyond Good and Evil, it looks good, and just based off of that, it's a game from my childhood. I'm going to give it a chance. This is only the second one, and it's definitely more grown up. So yeah, it's a game that I guess has grown with I know, right, my old ass. Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, golly, I see the grays. But this is not like before. When I saw it last year, I was like, okay, this is interesting. I love that it has a black female character with curly hair, and she looks beautiful, and there's all these other creatures and animals, and they're bringing Jade back, it looks like, and Jade was the character from the first one, and she is also a woman, POC. So based off of that, and that it's a game from my childhood, I am going to give it a chance for sure. I might pick it up, and, you know, just see what it's about. All right, so we're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and talk about PlayStation. I see Clem is talking about Resident Evil 2 and The Last of Us Part 2. For those of you who have been following my channel, you probably know that I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2, and I just got a PlayStation 4 like a few weeks ago. So I'm happy and excited that I get to be happy about the PlayStation presentation, unlike years before. So this is exciting. I have started playing The Last of Us 2. I'm maybe about an hour, 2 hours in, and it's a fun game. It's a lot of watching, reacting, playing, watching, reacting, playing. It's definitely different than other games that I would say are I don't know, maybe 75% playing and 25%, you know, cutscenes and cinematics. And I would say that's reversed for this game, at least in the first hour and a half. So given I haven't been playing it that long, I'm going to continue to play it. I'm going to start streaming it on my channel again once I get my chat link, because PlayStation doesn't allow you to kind of just have the audio in your headphones and through the Elgato. So that's what's holding me up with that. But to get to my point, I am enjoying The Last of Us, and I was excited to see The Last of Us 2 at the PlayStation presentation. It looks good. The gameplay looks super fluid. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the gameplay looked like a cinematic almost. It was so fluid. I mean, Ellie, she was ducking, she would slide into the back of the little thing she was hiding behind, then she slid in between the bookshelf and the cabinet. It was just really clean and fluid, and so I appreciate that. So I'm going to check out The Last of Us 2. I'm excited about it, and it's going to be another one that I pick up. And everybody on Twitter who I made a YouTube video of the gameplay, I'll have to check out your channel. Everybody on Twitter who is spoiling the fact that Ellie was into girls in the first one, for me, I am upset. I mean, I know this game was out on the PlayStation 3 and it's old, but still, let me experience it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that was a big thing. I mean, the opening scene for The Last of Us 2 was Ellie kissing her, I guess, girlfriend, but then it's cutting to the darker side of her. It's showing a lot of contrast. So me seeing the beginning and seeing this trailer from The Last of Us 2 is going to have me going into The Last of Us with a different mindset as far as looking at Ellie. So and just kind of seeing what she's going through and how it might be in effect in the second one. So I mean, I'm fine with the spoils of The Last of Us for me. I mean I'm pretty sure it's not an entire spoil situation, but it's giving me good information to go off as I'm playing The Last of Us. So The Last of Us 2 is going to be dope. Xbox presentation and the PlayStation presentation showed Kingdom Hearts. The difference is PlayStation is going to have an exclusive version that contains 1.5 and I think 2.5. I've only played 1. I want to know where Joel is. Well, it sounded like she said that guy that she was talking to in the beginning said that he was gone. At least that's the impression that I got. So yeah, it'll be interesting to figure out what happened to him. Especially after everything that they are going through together in the game that I'm playing. You know, they can't just leave us on a cliffhanger not knowing where this guy is. So hopefully we'll figure it out. Lady Infamous 415. Yo, shout out to my girl, Lady Infamous 415. Please go check out my girl's channel if you have not. I am experiencing E3 with her. I hung out with her on Sunday. And Lady Infamous is just always super welcoming. I hung out with her at TwitchCon as well. Please go support my girl. Go sub, like her videos, all that good stuff. So what's going on, girl? I'm going to be out there. I'm heading downtown in about 20 minutes or so. And I'm going to see if I could connect with y'all when I get down there. But right now I'm just up here, talking about what we've seen so far. And it's looking good. But getting back to Kingdom Hearts, I've only played the first one, and I was actually at GameStop like Saturday trying to figure out if I was going to pick up. PlayStation already has an edition that has 1.5 and 2.5, so I was gonna pick that up, and it was like $25. So I was going to pick that up, just to refresh myself on the first one, and then possibly get into 2. But maybe I might, just go ahead and pre-order the whole thing for PlayStation so I can get those 2 now, and then I'll already be set for when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I might just do them separate because, you know, there's other games that I want to get. Kingdom Hearts 3 is definitely one that I want, but I might not get it right away. So I don't know if I'm going to do the pre-order with PlayStation or if I'm just going to get the edition that they have at GameStop and then get it for Xbox. So I don't know. We'll see. Clem, you just subscribed to Lady Infamous. Good shit. Thank you, Clem. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you there. I'm gonna head out there in a minute. I'll hit you guys up as soon as I park and I'm on my way there. But thank you. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute, and I appreciate the gifts. Thank you so much. So okay, so yeah, with PlayStation, they also talked about Resident Evil 2 remake. It looks a lot different than the first one. I don't play Resident Evil games, you guys. Growing up, I would watch people play, but I loved watching people play because I would just be so scared. I would watch it like a horror movie, and I'd be like, no, go that way, no, go that way, no, run, they're coming. And I used to just love it, but I'm too jumpy and I just can't handle it. If you guys go back and watch my Evil Within play, it was not a good experience for me. I don't know if I'll ever muster up the strength and the courage to play through a game like that, but we'll see with Resident Evil 2. I'll definitely be watching other people play it here on YouTube and on Twitch. But it looks good. You know, it takes a lot to take a game, look at what they had, break it all the way down, and then rebuild it as something better. So, hold on one second, y'all. I think I have someone that wants to come in and join this thing. So yeah, so Resident Evil looks good. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I need to just open up Hangouts. That's what I need to do. My bad, you guys. I have no idea how I got this thing to work before, but I am trying to get somebody in on this call. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back to this. Okay. I think a while ago when I streamed Resident Evil 1 Remake, you came onto my stream. Yeah, I did. I watched you and Eric Rain play Resident Evil. You were playing Resident Evil 1 the remake, and I think he was playing 2. So yeah, I would go watch yours, and then I would watch his. So yeah, I enjoy watching people play that stuff. I just cannot myself control. It's too much, and then you have to walk in those games. I don't know if they're gonna change it in this one that's coming up, but I can't like walking slow, and then when you aim, you almost have to be completely stationary. That it freaks me out. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me get this. can't do two things at one time, you guys. Okay. Where is this thing? Here it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. My bad. All right, so yeah, Resident Evil 2 looks great. I'm gonna watch you guys play it. I don't know if I'll ever pick it up myself, but it's always fun seeing people play those games. Outside of that, PlayStation, I think that they had another game. It's not a PlayStation exclusive. What is it called? It's with a female protagonist, and she's like Control, I think it's called, and she's like, you know, manipulating stuff. Maybe she has some sort of telekinesis. That looks cool. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up, but I mean, it looks fine. You know, I'm pretty sure someone out there will like it. Oh, what Death Stranding? Can we talk about that just for a minute? I remember when they posted that up, the E3 before. And oh wait, okay, hold on. Yo, can you hear me? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm about to bring you in. So give me one moment. So y'all, I have a special guest that wants to come on and discuss some. What's up, Pac Bell? Hello. What is Wakanda? Just chilling, man. I have a special guest coming on. This is and I'll just go ahead and bring him in. I have a special guest coming on to discuss some of the E3 happenings. This is my boy, Don Demenece. We used to have a podcast a few years ago, and it was pretty dope. We used to talk about all types of stuff from MCU, DC, video games, all types of stuff that's going on in nerd pop culture. And it was a dope show. We kind of lost contact. Everybody had their own things to do, but he wants to hop on with me real quick to discuss this stuff. What's going on, Don? How you been, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know if I should call you the Mad Queen or Amber or what. What do you
Either
go by?
or. Either or. I mean, on this channel, I am the Mad Queen 88, but we family, so if you want to call me Amber, that is fine. Either way.
All right. Yeah, it's just been you just been you know, I just been doing my thing. I see you out here doing big things. You're doing the E3. I was like, I saw this E3 stuff happening, so I was like, oh, I gotta contact my girl and see what she's up to, what she's doing. So.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Drop your information real quick. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Where you be at these days?
Yeah, I mean, I do the music thing, but as far as like the nerd culture thing, I got a channel called the Black Geekazoid channel. That's what I'm working on right now. So it's gonna be, just comics, video games, movies, that sort of thing. Uh, but that's what's coming soon. It's on YouTube. You can just Google Black Geekazoid, and some of my stuff will come up.
Okay.
So.
That's what's up. Well, I just finished wrapping up the PlayStation presentation, but tell me, what are your thoughts? What are some heavy hitters for you? What did you like? What did you dislike?
Basically, my whole thing is The Last of Us 2. You know, I actually would like to get some like, what did you think about The Last of Us 2?
I thought it was good. And I don't know if you remember, but when we were doing the podcast back in the day, I did not have a PlayStation at the time. I only had Xbox. So when we would
Right.
talk about
Right.
E3 stuff, whenever we came to the PlayStation stuff, it'd be like, "Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool." But I couldn't really be excited about it because I didn't think I was going to get a PlayStation or think that I was going to play the game.
Right.
But so this year is cool because I get to be excited for both sides, and I actually picked up The Last of Us, the first one, a few weeks ago, and I just recently started playing it. So I'm excited for The Last of Us 2. The opening was, of course, really shocking and exciting at the same time. We find Ellie, she's an adult now. She has a girlfriend, and the kiss kind of set the whole E3 on fire in a good way. It's during Pride weekends also, so that kind of made it even
Right.
extra. So it looks good. But outside of all of that stuff, the gameplay was fluid as hell, man. Like way fluid. Like she's just like sliding in between the cabinet and the bookshelf. It just looks really clean. So
I I remember when so this is my story with The Last of Us. Like I think I played it more than any other game. I think I beat it maybe 5 times, like twice on hard, once on survivor, and I'm almost through playing it on ground, and I think the rest of the times I just beat it on like normal or easy or whatever. But I love that game basically, and it's one of the reasons why I got a PS3. I think I saw it at, I don't know, it was the first year it showed at E3, and it was when Ellie's character, she was a girl back then, but they kind of modeled her after the actress Ellen Page and whatnot. But
mhm.
it showed like that same fluidity or whatever, like the gameplay. That was one of the things that stood out to me back then for the first one. It showed, I think the character for the first one was Joel. You know, you played as him, and you would go in and he punch somebody and then smash somebody's head on the table, then shoot at somebody, and that's how the gameplay really was.
Right.
It was almost like a movie. It was like fluid. It's very cinematic, and if they're pushing that further this time, like we have a treat in store for us, most definitely, because that game, the first one was dope. So I know this one is going to be like insane. So with the next generation shit. Oh, by the way, can
Right.
I curse? I'm sorry. Am I allowed to
Yeah, you
curse?
fine. If
Good,
only
good,
you
good,
saw
good,
my
good, good.
streams. I mean, it's definitely not family friendly, a family
Good.
friendly stream. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like, I'm only maybe like an hour and a half into the game, but I can see that it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 60 to 75% cinematic cutscenes, and then maybe like 25 to a little bit over 25% gameplay. But that's just what I've experienced so far within the first hour, and that's including like the first scene when you're in the house and you're Joel's daughter. So and that was a kind
Yeah.
of long one too. So I'm thinking as I get further into the game, that will kind of maybe even out to maybe 50% cinematic, 50% gameplay. And I'm fine with that. Not every game I want to hop in and just, be at the controller the whole time. It
Right.
feels good to actually have a story told to me and I get to interact and move through it at some point. So it's cool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
That's one of the things, and it ends up being 50-50. Really, it has a good balance. It's not
Right.
like those other like Telltale type of games. It's really 50-50. The gameplay mechanics are really nice once you get into it, but you are just starting out, so it'll eventually even out. But that's one of the things I know with the first one. One of the things that kind of motivated you to finish and kept you going through the harder parts was the story and the
Right.
characters and everything like that. And that's one of the reasons why it took so long. I think like the first one, even with this one, like like we heard about it like maybe 2 years ago or something like that, and like it's gonna take a while because it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? They're like
Right.
building it. All these people are working on it, and it's gonna be. I'm so excited for that shit. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
me too. Me too. Me too. Well, that's cool, man. Did you see anything else from some other presentations that you were interested in? We had Ubisoft, Bethesda. There was the PC presentation. I didn't, and the Xbox presentation. I didn't fully watch the PC presentation, so I don't have a lot to say about that outside of Telltale The Walking Dead and Overkill's The Walking Dead. I remember back in the day when we were doing the podcast, you were saying you were getting into either you were getting into Game of Thrones or you were getting into Telltale's The Walking Dead. I don't remember which it was.
It was Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
The show, and the video games.
Right.
They're pretty good.
How do you feel about the Telltale genre? Do you think you'll try to hop into Telltale's The Walking Dead? I will say that this is the very last season, so if you're going to pick it up, this might be a good time to get it because they might have a bundle that includes all 4 seasons, so you could play them straight through.
Right. I've played Telltale games. I played the Game of Thrones and then the Guardians of the Galaxy game. So I like the genres, like those types of games, like the decision making and that sort of thing. I like that. For the Walking Dead, probably not, just because I don't watch the show,
right?
But yeah, I would definitely love to see what new games Telltale has coming out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I know they were kind of struggling. They acquired all these licenses, and not all of their games were hitters. I know that the Game of Thrones, at least to me, was boring.
And oh, you didn't like it?
I didn't like it. And I know that I think they're kind of struggling with stuff. So I don't know if that's the reason this is the last season, or if they're ending this so they can move on to something different. But yeah, I hope they stick around. I do enjoy what they do and what they create. So did you play The Witcher? I know that was something that I at the time was playing when we had our podcast going on. Do you play The Witcher, The Witcher 3 or anything like that?
I played The Witcher Part 2. I played that. I wasn't necessarily a fan of it, but I admit that I should go back and, replay it, especially The Witcher 3. I know it won all those awards and, best game of the year type shit. So,
right.
I would like to go back and perhaps play Witcher 2 and visit Witcher 3, but I have not played anything outside of Witcher 2, which I thought was like, eh. But I mean, that was Witcher 2. I don't know how that compares to the latest one.
I've never played the first 2, and so every time I tell someone that I've only played the third one, they're like, that's fine because it's the best one. So I'm all right with that. Right. And I think it did a good job of kind of explaining some stuff that happened in the previous games. So it doesn't feel like you're missing out on anything. So even if you just go directly to The Witcher 3, I think you'll be good. I think you might even enjoy it more than the second one. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because that company that created the Witcher games, CD Projekt Red, is finally showing us some cinematic trailers for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
it's something I didn't even realize it was the same game until I started researching it and looking back at a trailer that I think they dropped in like 2013 about it at a previous E3. And so this game has kind of been in the works for a long time, and a lot of people have been waiting on it, and they finally showed us some trailer footage at the Xbox presentation. So
right.
I'm excited for it. It looks really good. If you haven't checked out that trailer yet, check it out. It's based in like a cyberpunk world, the future, assuming 2077, where everybody has all these biomechanic augmentations done to their body. It's dealing with political standpoints, people below the poverty line. And from an old interview that I read that was done in 2014, I think, they were talking about how it's going to be an immersive RPG, cyberpunk or cyber themed game where you can create your character, and it's based on your choices and what you do throughout the world. It's not about cyberpunk. It's about this person operating in a world that is a cyberpunk world. So it looks really
Right.
interesting. I kind of feel like it can be a replacement for, or can fill the void for, the Mass Effects trilogy. Because just watching the
Uh,
trailer, the guy, he looks like a ambiguous race, just the kind of this ambiguous dude, kind of like the original Shepard from the trilogy. You don't know what he is. He just kind of looks familiar to everybody. So I kind of get that vibe from it. And then, with the Mass Effect trilogy, you were able to create your own character and immerse yourself into that world. And I feel like that's what they're trying to bring with Cyberpunk. So I'm excited for it. The Witcher 3, I
nice.
played
Yeah,
it.
it sounds really nice. So I'm gonna come clean with you. I've only seen the trailer for The Last of Us 2.
Okay. Don't worry, man. You got a lot to catch up. This is a good one. Like, even if you're not, you don't have an Xbox, you only have PlayStation, it's still a good idea to go and check out the Xbox presentation, because they showed a lot of multiplats, and some people were complaining about that. I wasn't complaining about it. I feel like, when there's good games, there's good games. Everybody should be happy. That's it. So,
Right. Well,
yeah,
I
man.
thought I thought for Xbox, all the new games were going to be for PC as well. Is that still a thing?
I wouldn't say all of them, but it was kind of confusing. As they were announcing, they were saying, when they say world premiere, that means it's a multi-plat game. Either it's going to be on PlayStation, PC, or both, including Xbox. And then when they say console exclusive means that it will be only on the Xbox console, but might also be on PC through Microsoft. So it was kind of hard to differentiate between those categories, but
Right.
I know that they are really trying to create like this network, and that's kind of what I appreciate about what Xbox is doing, is they're trying to create a network of ways to access Microsoft games. So
Hmm.
they even announced a Gears Pop mobile game. They've talked
Oh,
about a
wow.
lot of different cross plays through Microsoft on PC and Xbox One and Xbox One X. So they're really just trying to make it where these games through Microsoft are accessible to everybody, not just people who own an Xbox. And so I kind of appreciate
Right.
that network that they're trying to build. Um,
I
so
do too.
yeah, so one game that I do have, it was my first time even trying the crossplay thing, is State of Decay 2. I can play it on my PC and I can play it on my Xbox, and I'm actually making use of that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it's State of Decay. That's third player or first person, or
It's a third person shooter, base building, survival RPG simulation.
so it's everything. It's
Yeah,
all the genres of every video game.
it kind of feels like
In
it. It definitely feels like a jack of all trades type game. There's so much to do. You can find enjoyment in every feature of the game, whether you are just interested in base building and numbers and building your community, or if you want to just go out, blow stuff up, shoot stuff, you have that option too. Um, so it's a cool game. I wish I would have been able to go to E3 last year when they were, announcing when it was going to come out and stuff like that. Um, but that didn't happen. But all
right.
right, it is 12
So
o'clock.
so
What's up?
okay. So are you about to leave to go to E3 or?
Yeah, I'm about to head out and ride out. But what were you gonna say? You can finish your thought.
No, that's pretty much it. I saw a little bit of Fallout 76. I'm
Oh
excited for
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
We could talk. We completely skipped over Bethesda. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Um, so go ahead. What did you think about the trailer for Fallout 76?
so what I did see, I mean, it just looked awesome. Looks like it's just more of the series that I like. You know what I mean? It's just I'm just excited for another another game of Fallout, basically. Um, I'm just excited for that.
Yeah, me too. I did not finish Fallout 4. I feel like I always struggle to finish open world like Bethesda games, even like Skyrim. There was not one quest that I completely went through unless they were short. Like I didn't finish the Dragonborn quest. I always ended up going off and doing other shit. So, but at the
Yeah,
same time, I
I
love these
mean,
games. I love games like that, and Fallout 4 was dope too. But what's
right.
different about Fallout 76 is that they're bringing online multiplayer to the world of Fallout. What do you think about that?
Nice. I mean, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be amazing. It's That's basically what I've wanted ever since playing Fallout 3 is like online, to be able to, actually kill somebody, take all their shit, and it's an actual person, you know, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Right,
you
right.
know, I I do that to virtual reality people all the time, but I guess it would be, I don't know, it'd just be a different experience to have somebody cursing at you on the other side.
Right, it'll be
Like,
a little
damn
bit
it.
more personal.
Yeah.
It's like I got you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that'd be cool.
it from what they showed, it looks good. You know, they still have the building feature from Fallout 4 where you can actually physically build a base, put different
Hmm.
facilities. I say facilities, that's a state of decay term, but it can be applied here. You can put up your chemistry set and the
Right,
armory
right.
thing, so the like facilities, and you can build that up with a team of I think four up to four people, and defend
Right,
it. So
right,
I think that is it could be really amazing. And from what it looked like, it looks good. My only fear with throwing it online is that it was going to kind of be like an Elder Scrolls Online, more of like a MMO type deal. And that's why it's hard for me. Like, I really enjoy Skyrim, but I rarely play Elder Scrolls Online because it just doesn't have the same feel. So,
what's the main difference between the two? I mean, other than online, like,
it's hard to put a finger on it. I mean, I guess the quests kind of feel redundant, almost like a World of Warcraft. Go over here and collect these three things. Go over here and kill
right,
this 10 of these. It kind of it doesn't feel immersive to me. I don't
got you.
feel like I'm as
It doesn't
connected.
have a story, I guess. Doesn't have a real story behind the mission, the quest or the missions.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they complete fairly quickly, and I'm pretty sure there are some longer quests that maybe you can get attached to. But for me, it just didn't have the same feel. Even like some of the mechanics are a little bit weird for me.
Got you.
So I
Got
don't
you.
know. I mean, I'm just hoping that Fallout 76 kind of stays true to what Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 kind of had going for them, and doesn't lose that authentic feel like you're actually this person in this post-apocalyptic
Exactly.
world. So yeah, that Bethesda announced that, and that looks really good. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to try it out, regardless of whether it ends up being more like a Elder Scrolls thing or online thing or not. But another thing they announced is Elder Scrolls 6,
Hmm.
which is cool because I'm assuming it's going to be a lot like Skyrim. So it's single player from what my understanding is, and
Nice.
um, yeah, I'm gonna get that too. So Bethesda is just kicking us in the ass with all these games, kicking us right in the
Yeah, I'm playing.
wallet.
I mean, between The Last of Us, Fallout 76, and this new Elder Scrolls, I'm not leaving the house. I mean, it's not happening. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
inside
they even
all the
have a whole
time.
new. They announced a new franchise called Starfield.
Oh, yeah,
All
I see that set in space.
Yeah, all they have is a logo right now. But listen, I'm here for it. I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
this and see what happens next year. Maybe they'll have something for us to see.
yeah. I mean, if it's anything like Skyrim or Fallout and it's set in space, sign me the fuck up. That's even better. Say less.
For sure. All right, dude. Well, I am going to make my way downtown. Making my way
Okay.
downtown. I don't know why I said it that way,
Welcome,
but
man.
I'm heading.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to downtown LA. To
hey,
you
so
know,
are you doing video too of your stuff at E3 or?
I've been recording stuff. I might throw a little video of a little video together later this week after everything is said and done. But yeah, I'm catching
Yeah.
some pictures, catching some video. I definitely got a lot of video from the Xbox briefing. So yeah, I'll be throwing some
Nice.
stuff on here periodically and on my Twitter and stuff like that.
All right, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, I know. We gotta connect. I'll jump on maybe Black
For sure.
Geekazoids one day, and we can, do a discussion
Let's
over
do
there
it.
too. Just hit me
Let's
up.
do it.
All right, for
Will
sure.
do. All
I'll talk
right.
to you
Bye bye.
later. Bye. All right, y'all. That was my boy Don Demenece. He does music. He does music, and he is also a. Wait, what am I doing here? There we go. He is also a geek. He plays games. He loves Marvel Universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he also reads comics and stuff like that. All around good guy. Um, but yeah, he's an artist, digital artist. He does actual music and music videos and stuff like that. So yeah, check him out. I wish I had a link to his stuff. I'll probably drop it in the description box later. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, King Green. I do live in LA. I'm about to head my butt downtown right now. So I can start getting in line. Shout out to everybody that came through while I was talking to my boy. I saw y'all. I said hey in the chat. But what's going on, Simon? What's up, Triple Cup Chuck? How you doing, man? And King Green. And also, what's up, Dad? Hi. I'm getting ready to head out to E3. I have my badge. Ooh. I have my Bowser shirt on because today was the Nintendo presentation, but I think I missed it. So I'll probably have to do a separate video about that, or I might not. I might just tweet about it because I don't have a Switch. I don't think I'm going to get a Switch anytime soon, no matter how good the games look. I think they're supposed to be announcing a Breath of the Wild 2. I just don't know if I can bring myself to get a Nintendo. I want to, but I don't know if I will, considering I have a PC, a PlayStation, and an Xbox. I'm already not finishing games on these three things. Why would I add another console when I'm not gonna finish games over there too? So yeah, I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. Anyways, you guys, I am gonna get the fuck up out of here. Thank you guys for coming through and checking out this discussion. People watching this after the fact, let me know what were your heavy hitters for E3 2018. And yeah, put that down in the comments. I hope you guys who are out here for E3 have a great time. And maybe I'll see you at the at E3. I know I keep swearing, Clem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, eyebrows on fleek. Baby hairs on 9,000. Someone said my baby hairs was on 9,000. I died laughing. I died. I died. It was so funny. But yeah. All right, y'all. Be on the lookout for some footage. I'm gonna be dropping some stuff on my Twitter at the Mad Queen 88. If you aren't following me over there on Twitter, go do it right now. And I'll catch y'all later. All right. Thanks for coming through.